Hello YouTube and welcome to Full Dottle, a channel dedicated to tamping topics such as pipes, tobacco, lore, and more. I am your host, the Bearded Briarman, and without further ado, let's get lit. Welcome back everyone, and on this episode of Full Dottle, I'm going to be doing a first impression of Riverboat Gambler. A buddy of mine, Jojo Piper, asked me if I would do a first impression and a full review of this blend, so I gladly said yes. And for this special occasion, I made a decision just the other day. My birthday is coming up next month, and so I gifted myself a birthday present, and I bought a new pipe. This is a Tekken tomato lattice meerschaum pipe. I bought it because meerschaum pipes are known for their neutral smoking qualities. And so I got this pipe specifically to do reviews. So Jojo, your blend has got the honor of being the very first blend that I smoke out of this pipe. Now I understand that there are some people that will say that you're never supposed to handle a meerschaum by the bowl with your bare hands. I'm not going to do that. I washed my hands before I hopped on video, and that's about the extent of the precautions I'm going to take with this, other than being careful for its delicacy. Other than that, let's pop this tin and see what we've got. First, let's read what tobaccoreviews.com says. Tobaccoreviews.com says, a Ranowski Tarler blend. In the tradition of the mysterious Mississippi riverboat Gamblin' Men, a flavorful blend of the South's tobaccos, Burleys, Virginias, and Perique with the exotic taste of Turkish leaf. The odds are with you when you smoke this blend. It is an American-style blend, so you know that it's going to be woodsy, earthy, robust. Keep that in mind. I know that you like your Burleys, Jojo. It is a ribbon cut, and it is by Cornell and Diehl. I'm not going to read into the reviews right now. Let's crack this tin open. There's the train. Let me shut this door. Okay. Sorry, everyone. All right, let's crack this tin open. No wisp from the air rushing in this time. Classic Cornell and Diehl. It's actually got a little moisture in it. I did not expect it to be as moist as it is. However, it's not too moist to need any dry time. This is going to be perfect right out of the tin. Oh, you definitely get that fermented tang from the Perique and the Turkish leaf here. That's an Oriental. You definitely get that musky, fermented, earthy, herbal scents from the Turkish and the Perique. You get that very woodsy, nutty, light bread from the Burleys and the Virginias. A very nice tin note. More of your woodsy, herbal type bouquet. Nothing sweet in the scent of it. It is a ribbon cut, just like it says, and it's perfectly dry. Let me load this bowl up really quick, and I'll be right back with you, okay? All right, everybody, let's get lit. The first thing I notice about this, there's a little, the burleys are a little sweeter than I'm used to. You definitely get that very deep, nutty, woody flavor from the burleys. The Perique is offering just, I've got a hair that is right on the tip of my nose, tickling my nose. The Perique is offering just a little bit of spice. And the Oriental is just holding it up. I'm not getting a lot of Virginia. Yeah, I am. You're getting just with the Virginias, I'm catching just a little bit of that hay and just a touch of the citrus from it. Yeah, with the Virginias, I'm getting a lot more citrus than I am anything else. The Perique is only basically offering a spice note to this. With the burleys, you've got a lot of that wood and nuttiness. It actually, the burleys in this, the burleys and the Virginias both are more sweet than I had anticipated. And the Orientals are offering that like a musty herbalness, a little earthiness, but so far it's pretty well balanced. Not quite as robust as some of the American blends that I've had in the past. But it definitely has, the Virginias are giving me a little bit of that bitterness. Like I was saying before in one of my past reviews, when you get water with lemon, a wedge of lemon, and you squeeze the lemon into it, after you drink it, it leaves this bitter, it leaves a little bit of a bitter aftertaste in your mouth. It's not to say that it's a bad thing, but it leaves a bitter aftertaste in your mouth, and that's what I'm getting from this. I'm getting just a touch of the citrus from the Virginias, and it's leaving a bitter aftertaste in my mouth. The Virginias are definitely getting sweeter as it burns. Okay, so you're getting a lot of the woody nuttiness from the burleys, and the burleys actually offer just a tad bit of sweetness. Under that, you're getting a little bit of the mustiness and the herbal and earthiness from the Orientals. The Virginias are adding just a tad bit of grass, hay, and citrus, and then the Perique is just offering a little bit of spice. I'm not getting a lot of the depth from the Perique, but I'm getting some of that spice. In my opinion so far, I think it's properly balanced. The difference is I don't find it very complex. It's just a very common tobacco flavor, natural tobacco flavor. But for somebody who likes burley, this is nuanced enough that it offers you something to play with. It's not just going to be like a straight burley where it has nothing to offer except for just a quick smoke and a nick hit. This has a lot to offer. I mean, I think it's very well balanced within itself, but as far as complexity, I think you're middle of the road on complexity. I think this is going to be an average blend. I think it's great if you like burley and you like those American style blends. It's burning pretty quick, but it's not burning too hot. It's not biting. And it offers, you know, a moderate complexity, something to keep you occupied rather than being very monotone. So let me smoke this down to half a bowl, which won't be very much longer, but let me smoke this down to half a bowl and I'll come right back with you with my final thoughts. Hold on, everybody. All right, guys and gals, I've smoked the bowl down halfway. Now let's relight. I had to check to make sure my cap was still on my tooth because now I'm getting a very mineral type taste from this, and it was a bit confusing for a minute. I believe that's the Orientals coming through now. The burleys in this are a lot sweeter than I would imagine. I think it's the burleys that are creating that sweetness because it's not coming off like a Virginia. The Virginias are just barely offering anything really, but you can just catch that grassy hayness from them, and you know the Virginias have a sweetness to them, but that burley has a very light sweetness on top of the dry nuttiness and woodiness that they offer. And the Perique is just teasing you. The Perique is just giving you a little bit of spice. It's just basically offering a little body. I would say for this blend, I would say the burleys are a lot more on the sweet side than I could have anticipated. They offer that dry, nutty, woody flavor that you get with a burley. The Perique is just barely dancing in the background. It's offering some spice, but if you're a Perique lover, you're not gonna be satisfied with the Perique in this. But the Perique is there offering just a teeny tiny dash of spiciness. The Orientals are coming through with just a little bit of herbal and mustiness, but they're not, I wouldn't say that they're really deep, but the Burley and the Orientals are going to be your main players. And then the Virginia has just a hint of that citrus and grassy hay type flavor in the background. To me, I think this is very well balanced. I would put it probably in the middle of the road, maybe just a little bit higher than the middle of the road as far as complexity. It's not, the depth and complexity is not just knock your socks off like with, I know I'm using this a lot, but with the Bayou Morning Flake, the Red Virginias and the Perique, I mean, hands down, offer you an ocean of flavor. With these, you're getting, you're just getting a shallow pond of flavor from them. But all in all, I think this is a great blend. It burns fast. I wouldn't say it burns hot, but it burns super fast. Slow, easy, take your time with it. Enjoy a big bowl. Enjoy the burleys. If you like those burleys, enjoy your time with it. Take your time, and I think you're really going to find that you enjoy this blend. Jojo, I know how much you like your burleys. I think this is going to really come across very nicely for you. It offers enough complexity. When you look at most of the burley blends out there, this offers enough complexity that it's going to give you something to sit and ponder while you smoke it. So in my opinion, I think it's a thumbs up. I like this one better than I did the Cumberland. The Cumberland, even though Cumberland was a vapor and this is an American, but this one comes across with a lot more complexity than the Cumberland. Nothing is overpowering to me in this. I can see where some would find it harsh, but any of those individuals out there who think that burley blends are harsh, you're going to find this harsh because it's basically a burley blend. You've got those burleys right on top calling the shots. But all in all, a great blend. It's something that I will enjoy smoking the rest of this tin. So while I get to know this a little bit better and come back with a full review, I'm going to enjoy it. I think it's a great blend. I didn't get too much of a nick hit. It's probably right middle of the road. But Jojo, I think you really are going to enjoy this. Thank you for asking me to review it. So stay tuned for the full review. I'll be getting to know this in the next week, and I'll let you guys know. So that's going to do it for this episode of Full Dottle. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and until the next time we see each other, I bid you farewell and happy piping. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to enlist in the Full Dottle platoon. It's easy. Just click the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as I upload the next episode.